everybody, Manga Chris here. It is the end of September, and that means that it is time for another manga haul. So this is my September 2022 manga haul. Got same amount of manga I usually get this month. And I'll probably say this at the beginning and the end of the video. I bought a PS5 this month. Yay me! I got where I work, we had one, and I bought it. I have a PS5 now. The upside of that is I have a PS5. The downside is I no longer have $500. So that kind of blew my my fun money budget for buying manga and such. So the month of October, I'm pretty much just gonna be getting like pre-orders and probably the last 3 volumes of Yotsuba just to finish that off. So I'm probably gonna wrap October, since it's only gonna be like 4 or 5 books, into the November haul. So there will not be a haul for October. I will try to still put out a video for October, but there will not be a haul video for October because I'm just gonna wrap it into November because I'm not gonna be getting very many books. But with that bit of housekeeping out of the way, let us get into the manga haul. And I figured I should start off with this first. Shout out to Meet the Weeb Dad, Meet the Weeb Family on YouTube, Meet the Weeb Dad on Instagram, and I'll put links to everything in the description. But he in their haul, they talked about Alita, Battle Angel Alita, how he got Volume 1, really liked it, so he bought the box set. And he was very kind enough to send me his Volume 1, since we both very much like cyberpunk. And I read this first volume, and I really enjoyed it. There were a couple story beats that took me a little bit to like kind of warm up to, certain characters and such, but I really enjoyed this. Very much tickled the cyberpunk itch. And yeah, if you guys want to check out Battle Angel Alita, it has my stamp of approval, at least for the first volume. I have yet to get into the rest of it. But I'll probably keep picking up these individual deluxe editions and just reading them as I get them, because the box set, I don't really have room for it, and I like I said, I kind of have to build my fun money budget back up. So, Battle Angel Alita, very much enjoyed this first volume. And continuing with the manga haul, I figured I'd finish off the hardcovers I got this month. I got a series that a lot of people have been wanting to get a reprint of, and Yen Press finally put a reprint out. I do not have all the volumes, but I have volume 1 of Emma, is the hardcover omnibus. The inside covers, for those of you just want to know, the slip covers have like a different cover on the other side, and then the regular like hardcover without the slip cover is just green. But yes, we've got volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and the last volume, volume 5. When I bought these, they did not have volume 4 in stock, but I set up like an email notification when it does come back in stock, because that's the only one that I need out of the series. But I'm very excited to have this. This is a series I've seen like ads for picking up the anime, and I've seen a couple episodes of the anime like a long time ago, like they were just on TV and I watched them, and it was pretty good. And this is from the same author as Bride Story, which I have yet to start. I still need to start that. But that one is still ongoing. This is completed. It only has 5 hardcover volumes. But I'm very excited to have majority of Emma. For those of you wondering what the genre is, it's like Victorian England time period. I think the main character is a maid, as you can see. But as to the content, probably I think it's like drama and all that fun Victorian stuff. But I'm excited to get into it. But yeah, Emma 1 through 3 and 5. And continuing, this one coming up was a pre-order. We've got Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in color. Now this is sort of like a compilation volume of various different chapters in color, and it comes on very nice thick paper, very not glossy pages, but good quality paper. And it's just sort of color pages from chapters of the manga. Now I have seen both seasons of the anime. I haven't really got into the manga, and I'm still not sure if I will, just because the manga and the anime, or the anime has already adapted so much of the manga. I might just stick with the anime. You can't go wrong with Kyoto Animation, man. They do nothing but hits. But flipping through this, I haven't read this yet. But flipping through this, I'm like, oh, I remember watching that. Oh, I remember watching that. The show is very wholesome, and while the manga is also very wholesome, there is some minor nudity. Just to keep that in mind. The rating on the back is older teen. I think that should have gone a little bit higher, but you know, 7 Seas is weird sometimes. But yeah, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in color. Very, very good quality. Very, very good quality. Now the rest of this stack here came from Robert's Anime Corner Store. I will always shout these guys out. I'm moving more and more over to these guys. There's still a few things I get on Right Stuff every now and then, but I mostly get figures from Right Stuff. In fact, I have a couple coming soon that you guys will see in an Instagram post. But I'm slowly transitioning over to buying most of my manga from Robert's Anime Corner Store. The other 2 big ones are like Barnes & Noble and Amazon. But I use these guys for my big batch stuff. And these next to you, I'd say constitutes a big batch. So yeah, shout out to Robert's Anime Corner Store. Every order that you put through, they give you this nice little postcard. I've got 2 other ones. But yeah, on to the manga. So we've got Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie, Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, and Volume 10. And this is caught up with the current, this is the current volume. Volume 6 is where the anime leaves off, for anyone who's curious. But yeah, this is pretty much new content that hasn't been adapted for the anime. And I really, really like this series. This is a very wholesome rom-com. The art is fantastic. The art is top-notch. So if you guys watched the anime and enjoyed it, consider checking out the manga. If you guys wanted to get the manga, get the manga. But yeah, Shikamori is Not Just a Cutie, Volume 7 through 10. Continuing this big batch, we've got Volume 6 of Wave Listen to Me. Wave is very, very good. I'm only a couple volumes in. I haven't really had time to read very much because I'm very busy with papers and midterms at the moment, studying and preparing and the like. But Wave is just a really awesome slice of life, sort of comedy, sort of drama, from the creator of Blade of the Immortal, which is quite intriguing. That's quite a genre jump. But Wave Listen to Me, Volume 6. And to wrap up the big batch, we've got Sweat and Soap, Volume 4, Volume 5, and Volume 6. I've read the first 2 volumes of Sweat and Soap. There's only 11 volumes, so I'm like I'm almost there. I'm almost to the last one. I really enjoyed the series. The first volume was like, is this gonna be weird? And then the second volume was like, okay, no, it's a very wholesome series. There's some minor nudity, but Kodansha, I think, has the right rating on this one. 7 Seas is always weird with the ratings. And then, yeah, but aside from that, minor nudity, just a little bit. What I really like about this series is that both the romantic leads, main characters, they're older. I very, very much enjoy reading rom-coms with older characters that's set in high school. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy like high school romance, like Komi's awesome, but it's very nice to see older characters in rom-coms. But that aside, Sweat and Soap, very, very good. Highly recommend. Next up, we've got a one-shot, very interesting looking one-shot. It's only 1 volume, very short, from Yen Press. It's called See You Tomorrow at the Food Court. I picked this up because I needed like another like $10 to get free shipping on an order, and this was a pre-order available, and I was like, that looks cool, I'll get that. And didn't really look at the reviews and sort of just kind of forgot about it. And then the order came, this was in, I was like, oh yeah, I ordered this. And looked up the reviews, people read it, people seem to really like it. So I think I'm going to very much enjoy it. It's a one-shot, it's only 1 volume, nice and short. And yeah, if you're interested, check it out. Next up, these 3 are going to be pre-orders. So we've got Hitomi-chan and Shy with Strangers, Volume 5. I really like this series. Very cute, very wholesome. Love the art style. Volume 4, very, very nice. And this one appears to be following that same track, except with a spring theme, because I think the last volume was like winter themed, if I remember right. It's been a while since I read Volume 4. But the only gripe I have with the series is I wish it released more often. But that's pretty much everything in my collection. I wish it came out more often. But yeah, Hitomi-chan and Shy with Strangers, Volume 5. And we've got Spy Family, Volume 8. This is another series that seems to have a slow release date, but that makes sense because the creator was probably working with the anime group. But yeah, we've got Volume 8 here. Very excited to read this. I really liked where Volume 7 left off, sort of setting up a new arc. But yeah, Volume 8. And next up, we've got Don't Totally Miss Nagatoro, Volume 12. I've yet to read 11, but I'm glad. I think this series is slowly starting to get back onto a normal release schedule. For the longest time, these volumes would get pushed back. I think the most I saw one get pushed back is like 2 months. Yeah, just really, really sporadic with the release schedule. But it seems like they finally got it figured out, or at least organized enough. But yeah, Don't Totally Miss Nagatoro, Volume 12. More Nagatoro. I have no doubt I'm going to enjoy this. And I figured I'd end the haul with a series that I picked up totally on a whim from Instagram. A link, mainly Manga. I'll link his Instagram in the description. But he has a knack for finding like older manga, and then I really want to get it, and then I can't get it. But this series, it's the opposite. He really likes it, so I picked up the series, and then I didn't realize, but once I like added it to my story and stuff, and like I picked it up, he's like, I can't find the last 2 volumes of this, and I was like, kind of felt a little bad. But that series is Division Chief Kosakashima in the Kodansha Bilingual Comics. This is a very old manga. I believe at least 80s. If I can find a copyright thing on here. I don't think there is one. But yeah, Kodansha Bilingual. So the actual like comic bubbles are in English, but it's got the Japanese underneath it. So it's a very cool manga. I got this from a seller in Japan, so right from the source. So we've got Volume 1 here. This is actually, and the books themselves are pretty small. They're like the size of my hand. But we've got Volume 1 here, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. But when I was doing a little research into the series, this series is very long running in Japan, but only a few different parts of it have been translated into English and sold over here. So if you guys are looking into the series, just keep that in mind. But yeah, Kosakashima 1 through 5. It's probably is it the oldest manga in my collection? It might be. It might be even older than my my Ghost in the Shell. But yeah, this was a really, really cool find. Glad to have it in the collection, and it adds a little bit of variety. And if I ever decide to take Japanese, I'll have a little bit of practice for reading. But probably won't happen. But yeah, Kosakashima 1 through 5, and with that wraps up the haul. Yeah, that wraps up the haul. Around, I think it was 23 volumes this month, if I counted right. 23, maybe 22, 23, something like that. But yeah, that is the haul for September, guys. And just a little bit of a reminder, there will not be a haul for October. I will still try to put a video out for that month, but there will not be a haul for October. I'm going to roll it into November since I'm not going to be getting very many books. But with that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next video.